The Whiskey Rebellion, 1791 to 1794, was a significant uprising in the early history of the United States, occurring during the presidency of George Washington. It was triggered by a federal tax on distilled spirits, commonly referred to as the whiskey tax. This was the first tax imposed by the newly formed federal government on a domestic product, designed to help pay off debts from the Revolutionary War. The tax disproportionately affected small-scale distillers in the western frontier regions, particularly in Pennsylvania, where whiskey was not only a commodity, but also used as a form of currency. Many farmers in these regions resisted the tax, arguing that it was unfair and burdensome, especially since they had little representation in government. By 1794, tensions escalated and protests turned violent, with tax collectors being harassed, assaulted, and, in some cases, driven out. The rebellion was seen as a test of the federal government's authority. President Washington, determined to assert federal power, called upon militias from several states, raising a force of about 13,000 men. Washington himself led the troops part way, marking the only time a sitting U.S. president has personally commanded forces in the field. The show of force effectively ended the rebellion with little bloodshed, as the rebels dispersed before the troops arrived. The Whiskey Rebellion is significant because it demonstrated the federal government's willingness and ability to enforce its laws, strengthening the authority of the new government under the Constitution. It also highlighted tensions between rural frontier communities and the more urban, coastal, political, and economic centers.